Alright, so just wanted to go over the oven again real quick with you, where it's at. I let it sit for a few hours and I started cleaning the stove top, and it came out pretty good. As you can see, you can't get everything sometimes, and depends on how abrasive you want to be with it, but sometimes you could even take some of this brick right here. Shoot, what's it called? The stone. It's for toilets, but you could actually just scrape a little bit off onto your rag, and then you could kind of use it. Oh, I didn't put my gloves on. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. So it's a pumice stone. It's called a pumice stone, and you just take a little bit off with your razor blade here, and you can actually clean a lot of stuff with this now. Like, it's got a little bit of grit to it, so if you got anything around your sink that you wanted to clean off and it's just not coming off, like hard water stains or anything like that, it just does miracles for that. I use it a lot in the bathroom, not just in the toilets, but also on the sinks, and sometimes anything that's got some garbage on it that you just need to get off. So anyway, I did do the door. As you can see, it came out pretty good. It's about as good as it's gonna get. Then we got the inside, which, like I said, sometimes you're gonna need to do a couple rounds on this. But as you can see, it's really getting this stuff off. So you want to wear gloves all the time while you're using this oven cleaner. If not, I mean, I've done it before without gloves, but it's really not that good. That was just, I didn't have any gloves on me. So just go all over it with this razor blade on any of the flat surfaces. Sometimes you could even pick this up, maybe like if you got something to tie it to the top a little bit. You don't want to bend it too much because it is held in back there, but you can lift it up to get underneath. I can't do it because I've only got one hand right now. But once you got it to a pretty good state where you don't think much else is going to be coming off with the first round, then we'll just call that good for now. In the front, I'll do it again here once I put the camera down, but we'll just get the front real quick. And this is all the stuff you'd probably want to vacuum up. You might be able to even run the vacuum with this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it all up as much as I can on the first go around here. It's pretty nasty. Gonna wash it off, be right back. All right, we got it clean. Go back, go ahead and clean all this off. Wow, this door looks like it's kind of pushing down more than normal. But I mean, as you can see, it's already a lot better just from the first go around here. A lot of the stuff doesn't need another spray. I mean, you could do it, obviously, if you want. Do it as long as you see fit. Enough to get her clean. But landlords really like this stuff. If it's something they don't have to clean, then it's overall gonna save you money, and it might give you a pass on some of the other stuff that you really can't fix. Like if you got some holes in the wall. These guys right here, I don't think they could find a stud. So yeah, if you got something like this, and that's all the landlord needs to do, then you're probably gonna be in good shape. You know, they probably won't even dock you for it. As long as you save them a lot of time, they might just save you some money. I mean, at least that's my experience in this. If they see that you've tried and you've done a pretty good job, and they're gonna be pretty happy with you and even give you a good reference, you know. So it's good to do your best on this stuff. Take a couple of days. You know, if you gotta move out in a month, save yourself a few weeks to start cleaning. You know, all this stuff doesn't require getting your couch out, you know, first in order to clean, you know. I mean, don't worry about painting, in my opinion. Don't worry about covering holes like they did right there, because I mean, if a little bit of spackle is just going to be a couple minutes for them, and they know the time that this stuff takes. So, especially the person that I work with, he does all the work himself. So he knows if the guy just spent 5 minutes cleaning and said that he cleaned, you know, like, you could move the refrigerator and vacuum, but I mean, I'd recommend it, but you don't need to. You know, you could move this oven out, clean the sides of the oven also. I'd probably recommend doing that, but if you don't feel like you can, then don't do it. You know, just put a little piece of tape or write a note and put it on the tape, and then just say, you know, didn't clean sides of the oven. You know, if you got like a broken wall socket, I know person I work for doesn't like that, so he'll take them out and replace them. You know, put a little sticky note that says broken side or broken wall socket, so they know. Put a little sticky note if you got you know, a pretty bad scratch or dent, something that you're gonna be like, you know, if I moved into an apartment, I wouldn't want that. Put a sticky note, you know, say that this looks this, and you know, it's less that they have to go through, and they're just gonna be like, wow, you know, this guy really did their best here to try to get all this done, and he's trying to help me out, so I'm gonna help them out. You know, don't worry about patching up this and that, I'll get it. Here's all your money back. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I mean, that's just my experience, sorry. And then obviously you want to clean all these little shelves for the shelves, or whatever you call them, guides for the shelves, I guess. Clean those off as good as you can, both sides. And yeah, see, I mean, that's already better. One more pass on this and she's probably good. You know, it all turns out pretty well here. As far as these shelves, if you want to, these are also at the Dollar Tree. You can get the brushes and kind of, you know, this is probably a little bit too far, you know. But if this stuff's not coming off of this, you know, spray a little bit of the cleaner on there and give it a couple little passes, you know. Most of the time, this is the part that I find is harder to clean with a rag. But I mean, you know, the landlord needs to make sure that these things are clean before they give it to someone. It needs to be move-in ready, so the more time you take on it, you know, the better off you're gonna be. Yeah, so I'm gonna clean the back real quick, and this will probably be the last video on this oven. I mean, it's not much more. I just wanted to show you that it does work. The razor blade is the key, and with the oven cleaner there. That stuff's just a miracle. So yeah, hope this helps again. Like and subscribe, comment, whatever you gotta do. It's looking better already. All right, have a good one, guys. Peace.